Right now, you're being lied to about money. And the worst part, you don't even realize it. While you're grinding at a job that barely pays your bills, there's a small group of people who figured out the game early and they're winning hard today. I'm breaking down the exact system I used to build serious wealth before turning 30 and why most people will never make it past stage 1. Welcome to Finance Flash, where we cut through the BS and give you the real strategies to build wealth fast. If you're tired of being average and want to actually understand how money works, hit that subscribe button right now. Let's dive in. Here's what nobody tells you. Most people never choose their financial future. It gets chosen for them. I call this stage 1, the trap. You're stuck in what I call decision paralysis. Everyone's screaming at you crypto, stocks, real estate, side hustles. And you freeze because you're terrified of picking wrong. But here's the brutal truth. Not choosing is a choice. And when you let life happen to you instead of making it happen, the system wins. You become another cog in the machine, building someone else's empire instead of your own. Think about it. Your boss isn't lying awake wondering how to make you wealthy. The only person who will prioritize your success is you. I see this constantly, people who say they want to be rich but spend their evenings scrolling TikTok and weekends partying. Their actions scream average, but they expect extraordinary results. So ask yourself right now, are you drifting or are you driving? The difference between people who build wealth and those who don't isn't luck, it's intentionality. Rich people steer. Poor people drift. Stage 2 is where everything changes, the decision. Your entire financial future can shift in a single moment, not over years in one decision. The moment you stop making excuses and commit to one goal, getting rich. Now I know some of you just cringed. You've been programmed to think that wanting money is greedy or shallow. That's exactly what they want you to think. Because if you're ashamed of wanting wealth, you'll never fight for it. Let me be clear. Money equals options. Options equal freedom. Freedom equals happiness. It's that simple. But here's where most people fail. They want to be rich, but they also want to learn guitar, run marathons, master 3 languages, and binge-watch Netflix. Imagine someone telling you they want to go pro in basketball, but they also want to do all that other stuff. You'd laugh, right? Because going pro requires obsession. Building wealth is the same. It demands singular focus, especially in your early years. You can't dabble your way to millions. When I started, I cut out everything that didn't move me closer to my goal. No distractions. No plan B, just pure, relentless focus on making money. That's what obsession looks like. And if you're not willing to obsess, you're not serious about getting rich. Once you've made the decision, you hit stage 3, the blueprint. Here's the secret nobody wants to admit. You don't need an original idea to get rich. You just need to copy someone who's already winning. The fastest path to wealth isn't innovation, it's replication. Find someone making serious money, study their exact process, and model it. I'm not talking about celebrities or influencers whose income comes from fame. I mean real operators, people making 6 or 7 figures from actual skills. They're in Discord servers, Facebook groups, local businesses. They're everywhere once you start looking. When I started my first business, I didn't guess. I found someone already succeeding and basically became their shadow. I asked questions, took notes, studied their operations, and identified their bottlenecks. It was a cheat code. I skipped years of trial and error by following a proven system. You can do this with OmniSkill, e-commerce, content creation, consulting, real estate, wholesaling, digital marketing. Pick one proven pathway and commit to mastering it. Stop looking for the perfect opportunity. Start looking for the proven one. The value is in the execution, not the idea. Anyone can have ideas. Execution is what separates the rich from the broke. Now comes the hardest part, stage 4, the grind. This is where you close the gap between where you are and where you need to be. And I'm not going to sugarcoat it. This stage sucks. You're going to fail a lot. Your first attempts will be terrible, and that's fine. Before you're great at anything, you have to be willing to be bad at it first. But here's what actually accelerates your progress. Brutal, honest feedback. Not from your mom or your friends who love you and don't want to hurt your feelings. They're the worst people to ask. You need feedback from people who've actually done it. People who can see your blind spots and tell you exactly what's holding you back. This stage is also lonely, really lonely. Your old friends won't understand why you're working every weekend. They'll invite you out and you'll say no over and over because you're locked in on your goal. You're not successful enough yet to connect with the people you admire, but you've outgrown your current circle. It's this weird middle ground where you feel disconnected from everyone. Most people quit here. They can't handle the isolation. They slip back into being average because it's comfortable. But if you push through, if you stay disciplined when nobody's watching, that's when everything compounds. You're building skills that will pay you for decades. Every hour you invest now multiplies later. This is the price of freedom, and it's worth every lonely night. Finally, you reach stage 5, the payoff. This is where your obsession, your grind, your sacrifices, all of it finally pays off. You're making real money now. You can work from anywhere, buy what you want, and never answer to a boss again. But here's the crucial difference between being rich and being wealthy. Rich people spend everything they make trying to look successful. Wealthy people reinvest and build systems that make money while they sleep. When you start earning serious income, you have a choice. Blow it on cars and clothes to impress people who don't care, or reinvest it to build generational wealth. I'm telling you right now, really wealthy people won't be impressed by your flashy lifestyle. We'll just see someone who doesn't understand money. The real move? Build multiple income streams. Invest in index funds, real estate, crypto, and most importantly, keep investing in yourself. Learn new skills. Start new businesses. Compound your knowledge. Whatever you spend today on meaningless stuff, you're stealing from your future self. Wealthy people use money to make more money. Poor people use money to look rich. Even after you hit your first million, keep learning. Read books, join masterminds, stay hungry. Because the game never stops, it just gets more interesting. So there you have it, the 5 stages that separate the wealthy from the average. Most people never make it past stage 1 because they're too comfortable drifting. But you're different. You watched this entire video, which means you're serious about changing your financial future. So here's your homework. Pick one stage you're currently stuck in and commit to breaking through it this week. Comment below which stage you're in. I want to hear from you. If this video helped you, smash that like button and subscribe to Finance Flash for more no BS money content. I'll see you in the next one. Now go build your empire.